I am the man that Apostle Suleiman said disappeared from France toilets. Man allegedly called out Suleiman. Hello, wonderful people. You've been following what has been going on because we've been keeping you up to date with all that has been going on with regards to Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Now, Apostle Johnson Suleiman is the founder of the Omega Church in Hauchi, doing quite well. And very recently, a couple that have been separated and estranged. Yeah, that's the word. Yes, the husband said Apostle is accusing the apostle of having something to do with his wife. The wife apparently is the one heading the church in Abuja, the branch in Abuja, and has called that apostle. That apostle is having something to do with his wife. Now a video, an audio came out, which I believe most of us have heard, where apostle was spitting fire, so to say. That our Nigerian language, where we put emphasis on words, spitting fire, saying, I will make you disappear. Although he has apologized for being so angry, however, you see the man in the picture, he has come out, is in Germany. He said he's the one the apostle was speaking to, and not to the Pastor Davids, who happened to be the wife of the husband of the woman who is the head of the church in Abuja, the pastor in Omega Church in Abuja. He said, so is that woman, is him the apostle was talking to and telling to disappear from Germany's toilet. He said, because apostle wants to do a church wants to start the branch in he wants to start a branch in Germany. So he reached out to one of his sons, which happens to be him, and said, please, can you start the branch? He says, so he said he's the one that was being talked to, and not this other man, because the man said he was the one pastor was talking. So he's saying no, that message was duct taped, something that was edited to make it look like Pastor Suleiman called him to say, you're going to disappear. I'm going to make you disappear. So let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Following a message that was preached by the founder of Omega Fire Ministry, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, some months ago, where he shared a testimony about one of his spiritual sons who is living in France, and when he wanted to open a branch of their ministry in Germany, he needed someone, so he oversee the church over there, and he contacted his sons about it, and his issue was travel document to Germany. Apart According to the man, he was led by the Spirit of God to tell him to proceed to the airport to watch what will happen. And he did as he was instructed. He said the man was in the queue. He felt unease, so he was led to the toilet, and miraculously, his spiritual son came out in Germany's toilets. Wow. Today, the story seemed not to have changed as Nigerian man living in France, identified as Osaro, allegedly called out Apostle John Suleiman for using him to lie with his preaching, to say that his spiritual son entered French airport toilet and disappeared and reappeared in Germany's toilet. This man said that when the man of God came to France some years ago, they met, and at the time he was high on drugs, so forgot some stories, so to that, he entered the toilet in France and appeared in Germany toilet without document. He further said it was a lie, and was surprised that Apostle Johnson Suleiman took it to preach in the church. He alleged that the servant of God knows him, and that he wants this video to get to him so that he can know that he lied on him. Did you get that? So the man said, sometime if you have listened to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, he said one of his sons entered the toilet in France and appeared in Germany toilets. So without documents, that means he could be able to pass through. He has passed through immigration. If you get what I mean, when you come out of the airport, you have to go through immigration checkpoints. And by the time you're getting to the toilet, it shows that you've already entered into that country. It says, so the man felt unease and entered into the toilet in France and saw himself in Germany. He said, no, that's not true, that he was high on drug at the point in time. What Apostle is saying is a lie. We don't know who is telling the lies or the truth at this point, but we just want you to know that these are going on, and that you should hear it from us rather than hearing it from some other people who will twist up the story and tell you A, B, C, Z. So the truth of the matter is we don't know who is telling the truth or who is lying at this point. All we know is that the guy is saying Apostle is lying on him. There is no discussion of him entering the toilet in Germany, coming out in France, appearing in Germany. That's he does not know. He does not understand what all that is about. So this guy is calling out Apostle to say, "No, Apostle, that's not very correct. What you said to the people is not true." So we don't know. Like I said, we are waiting to hear the truth, and apparently, Apostle should be able to respond to that. Should be able to respond to that. With this kind of matter, you don't know what to say, whether A or B. So we don't know. Like this kind of matter, one just needs to be careful what to say, A or B. We just need to be. For me, I would not want to say yes or no. I would like to, because when you want to give a judgment in the court of law, it is only right that you hear both sides of the story. Apostle Johnson Suleiman should be able to respond accordingly with what this guy has said, so that people do not get a misunderstanding, do not misunderstand what is happening. You should be able to say, ABC, I was wrong, I was right. If I am wrong, I am sorry, for instance. Or may not want to apologize. Or may say, I am right, you are wrong, you are not the one I'm talking about. So we cannot conclude. This kind of matter, until you in the court of law, there is no way, unless it's not justice, where you use one side of a story to pass a judgment. No, it's not done. You hear on both sides of the term. At the end of the day, you pass out a judgment. You hear both sides first of all. You hear both sides out. So we'll give them a benefit of a doubt. That's Apostle. And we'll wait to hear what the real story is. Perhaps he wasn't talking to this man. Probably he's talking about somewhere else, and the man has misunderstood him, that he was the one he's talking about. So to the coin is not just one side. There are two sides to every coin. That's just the way it was made and fashioned. So leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.